With the first pick in the 1993 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Chris Webber from the University of Michigan.
Most guys, you get drafted to that team, you think you're going to go and be there forever.
Webber's career with Orlando didn't last forever. It didn't even last 15 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to report a trade. Orlando has traded the draft rights to Chris Webber.
Chris would become a Golden State Warrior. He was the Rookie of the Year, and then he was gone.
I concluded it probably would be best for the Warriors and for Chris if he went to another team.
Traded to the Washington Bullets, he was expected to resurrect a fading franchise.
I don't like all the, here's the superstar of the city. I'd rather have them put the team on a pedestal as far as winning championships. This is the team, of Washington. This is our team instead of this is our player.
But with his superior talent, that was never going to happen.
Webber stuffs it down.
And when he couldn't make Washington a winner, he was no longer wanted.
Earlier this evening, I traded Chris Webber to the Sacramento Kings.
I didn't even know about the trade until I heard it from a guy at the corner store who told me about the trade, and I'm thinking like, nah, this really can't be real. I get on a plane and think I'm all right, but I look and all I see is farmland and cows from up in the sky, and I just couldn't handle that. I just kind of broke down on the plane, and I was just thinking like what I'm gonna do is buy a ticket and just get back on the plane and go back to Detroit. It was just like the end of the world to me to have to come here.
The Sacramento Kings were one of the worst teams in the league. But upon Chris's arrival, they would begin to transform into one of the best.
Stolen by Thunderbird. He feeds to Jason Williams. Ahead to Williamson. Behind the back pass. Webber with a two-hand flush.
Webber doubled by O'Neal. Behind the back feed, Debos frees up. Power jam. Oh, what a pass. Webber doing it all tonight.
And their selfless style of play would become their trademark.
Webber, reverse power jam. Oh, that has them dancing out of their seats.
Webber was the centerpiece of a true team. It was what he had always wanted.
What was special about Sacramento was the unselfishness of the guys. We all loved each other and cared for each other and wanted to win.
Oh, God, my policy where?
You can see the energy, and the way that they were talking about, winning and be positive, I mean, the way we, approach the practice and the games, it's all about fun.
He used to call me and say, Dad, this is really home. This, I love Vivian, I love Devos and the rest of the players. They were just so close and stuff.
John Barry's son hates me. I love Tyler.
That's all he talks about.
He won't speak to me, though. See, he won't speak to me. Say hi, Tyler.
Say hi to C-Web.
Hey, what's up, Tyler?
And when he became a free agent in 2001, Webber chose to stay in Sacramento. Chris had finally found a home.
1, 2, 3.
And in 2002, his Kings came within a basket of getting to the finals.
After losing to the Lakers, I was in the gym that next day, working out all summer, saying, we're not going to rest till we win this championship.
Webber was determined to make Sacramento the Kings of the league in 2003. But in the playoffs, he suffered a cruel blow.
Webber's down. Webber is down, and that's not good for Sacramento. Completely down on the baseline.
He had blown out his knee, and without him, the Kings were done.
It was tough. It felt like you let everybody down, it felt like you let yourself down. And, it was just real painful.
Chris was determined to be there for his team, and he returned the next season. Webber may have been back, but he had slipped, and so had the Kings, so they decided to start over.
I'm here to announce that we made a very big trade today. We traded Chris Webber to the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, that was like a blow. That was probably the lowest point in his life. He said, "Dad, this hurts so much." It's like all of a sudden your wife, you've been with her for so many years, and she come up to tell you out of nowhere, "Hey, we're getting divorced tomorrow." Use your imagination how that would hurt.
Chris was now a 76er. Philly was a bad team, and they were hoping for Chris to save them.
It's all you. All you? They think we're good. Okay.
But he would prove to be no savior, as age and injury had begun to wear away at Webber's game.
Personally, I thought he had nothing left, because I tell you what, physically, to me, he looks like he's nailed to the ground. I mean, he looks like to me that he can't move.
In December of 2006, the 76ers bought Webber out of his contract.
When he got bought out, man, I was just looking at it, and of course, selfishly, I'm like, dang, I know he can help our team.
The Detroit Pistons had been champions in 2004, but since then, they too had been slipping. And this season, their center Ben Wallace had signed with Chicago, leaving the team with a void.
I got a call from Chauncey. It was funny. He was like, "What's up, boy?" I said, "What up, man?" He said, "Check it out, man. We need you to come rock with us."
I said, "Look, we got a great bunch of guys here, guys that have been there before, that know how to win. It's all about winning. Nobody cares who gets the credit. Nobody cares who's on SportsCenter, as long as we get to win."
He said, "Yeah, you need to be a part of this." And he just kept talking about the people. And he said, "What up, you gonna rock with us?" I said, "Yeah, let's do it."
Webber and the Pistons would prove to be a perfect fit as they revitalized each other.
Chris Webber.
When we got him, we was excited. A guy that really can play the game of basketball, knows how to pass, score, play defense and everything else, and a guy that's coming in hungry with something to prove. And we needed that.
With Webber, the Pistons have once again become the class of the Eastern Conference.
I needed a situation where I needed to come with a bunch of misfits that had all had adversity against them at one time. That's how I feel this team is. Nobody believed in Chauncey. Nobody liked Sheed. Rip has a chip on his shoulder. He's tough. Tayshaun, he's too skinny. And I needed it because I fit in right away. Our opportunity presented him with an opportunity that he had never had before. He wasn't going to get blamed for our situation. He was just another one of the guys.
This is the 14th year in the NBA. And out of all those years, I've never seen this happen before. Like he won some kind of lotto or something.
I think Chris has been a perfect teammate, not just on the floor, but off the court. He's silly, he jokes. We love him. He's like a big brother.
At this stage in my life, winning is most important. That's why I just feel so blessed to be in this position now, because they just want to win. They're good people, and that's all you can hope for.